Hey guys, welcome back to Pixel Street Videos. Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced last night over in Japan, so for them it wasn't during the middle of the night, but regardless, Kingdom Hearts 4, baby! This is a brand new saga for the series going forward. Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of the end of, like, the fight against the I'm blanking on their names right now. It was Sora's ending against people like Xehanort and Organization 13. Wow, I just woke up and I am just out of it, so sorry. But regardless, we're going to look at this Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement trailer. I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I would normally say, hey, let's analyze this, but going forward, the series is incorporating a lot of stuff from the mobile games that have come out over the last few years, and I'm not really interested in them, in all honesty. This is one area of the franchise that I'm excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, but this whole connection to, I think it's called Union Cross, and these other couple new mobile games that are coming out, honestly doesn't interest me as much. But I'm still very excited for a new Kingdom Hearts game. Let's just get started. Alright, like I said, this is a new arc. I can't remember what the last one was called. Right, so the last Master arc, I believe, has to do with Xigbar, who up until this point we've known to be a part of Organization 13, but he's actually some kind of 7 deadly sin guy. In all honesty, I've been very much into the Kingdom Hearts series, but as soon as we get into these like 7 deadly sins that have to do with all the mobile games and everything, they're very much losing me, like I said earlier. So I'm just going to do the best I can to just kind of react to this as a fan of just like the mainline games here, even though I guess everything is connected. Starting off here. Alright, so this location, from everything I've seen, is it's a take on Shibuya, which is in Japan, Tokyo, I believe. In the game, they're calling it Quadratum, and this is essentially an afterlife kind of area for Sora. We'll get to that here in a little bit.
他の世界に退場すればいい。選択肢は無限にあるはずだ。
Look at how gorgeous that looks. Like, we're talking about Kingdom Hearts, which, even in Kingdom Hearts 3, which definitely took a big step forward in its graphical stuff, it was still very cartoony because of all the Disney worlds that it resided in and everything. This new world, I believe, is just like Quadratum, which is like the final world or whatever it's called. This is really a take on real life, but it's not cartoony at all. So everything's going to look it's going to look as realistic as possible. Probably some hints of like Final Fantasy kind of stuff in here as well. But I believe this is Unreal Engine 5, which looks gorgeous. I mean, there's nothing more to say about that. Unreal Engine 5 looks great. There's the chess piece from Kingdom Hearts 3. We've seen, if you were into Kingdom Hearts 3, you saw this plenty of times between Xehanort and Master Ericus. But, yeah, look, it's just Sora's piece, and it's just him alone. There's no other pieces around him. And here we go, Sora in his new look. He's got some new clothes, just like every other main numbered Kingdom Hearts game. A bit of a... like I was saying, in this world, he looks much more realistic. He doesn't have as cartoony features as he has in the past. Here in a bit, they'll show his feet if you're interested in that. But they're really not like giant feet. He looks very normal proportion. He looks like a Final Fantasy character here, pretty much, which I'm not crazy about because I'm not much of a Final Fantasy fan. But hey, I got Sora back. I got new Kingdom Hearts, so we're gonna give it a try regardless. Apparently, people who have gotten into the mobile games know this person. I can't remember her name, but apparently she's dead too.
あなたはこの世界に来て7日間ずっと眠っていたの。ここはクワッドラトム。
Alright, yeah, Quadratum.
聖者の世界ではあるけれど、私たちにとっては。
Alright, so as she's saying, this is an afterworld for them. At the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora pretty much sacrificed himself using the power of awakening so that he could bring Kairi back. If you played through the Remind DLC, you got to see them that are kind of like enjoying the little time they have left to hang out with each other. And then at the end, Sora disappears. This is where he ended up. It's an afterworld. Sora is essentially dead, but being dead, what does that mean to a Kingdom Hearts character? Well, you come into this world called Quadratum. From what I've seen, I did a little bit of research around Quadratum, and apparently, there's very little on it, but apparently Ansem the Wise was calling this a world of fiction. So, while it exists, their worlds, it being all realistic and everything, it's fake. It's kind of like the opposite if I were to die and in the afterlife I ended up in a Disney world. Like I went from a real world to a fictional world. The roles are reversed here, where the real world for Sora is a cartoony world and his afterlife is a fictional world for him. From what I understand, this stuff is very confusing, and I am doing my best here. I am sorry.
死の世界ってことになるみたい。
Alright, so this is a dark side, which is it's an enemy that has appeared in at least all of the mainline Kingdom Hearts games. I don't think they've really appeared much in the sideline stuff, but yeah, we've seen this plenty of times. I don't think we've ever seen it with wings, so this is kind of an altered take on it. They're just giant. They smash into the ground, and in the first game you would just like attack their hand over and over again. But now that Sora can like run up buildings and essentially fly, you get to attack him straight on, as we'll see here in a little bit. Really cool that this guy's back and that they're kind of altering it for this new world. Like I said, I don't think we've seen it with wings before, so maybe we'll see a lot of new Heartless, well, a lot of old Heartless that have new designs around them, which is fun. Ah, there's the Kingdom Key. I mean, obviously, but you just love seeing it. Now, when I first watched this, I was very surprised to see the transition because I just still wasn't ready for Kingdom Hearts to have such a like realistic look to the environment around it. But yeah, this is gameplay right here, and it pretty much fits in seamlessly with the cutscenes we've seen so far. So that grapple hook thing, which I am a big fan of, put a grapple hook in every game, and I am in on it. That's really exciting. That's a new way for Sora to traverse the area. That I I haven't seen anything like that before, so that is really cool. I wasn't expecting the Keyblade to actually like throw out a grapple hook for him to latch onto. We've seen him like spin around poles before and run up buildings and everything, but now that he can like throw out something and pull him to it, like that's even better. Give us more movement options to make the traversal feel even better than it already does. There it is again. So that move reminds me a lot of something of one of the like special Keyblade moves in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it's connected to the Kingdom Key here, which is odd. I mean, obviously there's going to be new moves and everything, so whatever.
だが一度退場すれば元の世界に戻れると思う。
Alright, so these guys are not a part of Organization 13. The hoods are just to protect them from darkness. This is a new group of people that I have no idea about. It might be connected to those 7 Deadly Sin guys. Might be a completely new group. I have no idea. But yeah, this is not Organization 13.
思うな。
Man, I'm just so happy this didn't take, what was it, 15 years to come out. I'm very excited to get back into Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3 I really enjoyed, but it was a step back from like Kingdom Hearts 2 and the first one. I'm hoping 4 can be a... I hope I get to a point where 4 will make me interested in these mobile games and everything. Because like I said, to this point, no interest at all to play them. Of course, we have Sora and Donald and Goofy. Wow, I am just out of it. I'm sorry. Yeah, at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, they wanted to go with Sora to help him save Kairi, but he refused. He didn't let them. He went off on his own, sacrificed himself. He's dead. So I believe this is them trying to find a way to bring him back. Here they say that they're looking for someone, and it hints that they potentially found that someone. No idea who it is. So weird hearing Donald and Goofy talk Japanese. Yeah, this blue light, no idea who this is, no idea if people who played the Japanese version of these games know who this is, but my guess, just a shot in the dark here, maybe it's Yen Sid that's like training Donald and Goofy to go after Sora, and they were like trying to I don't know. I really have no idea here, guys. I'm sorry. Magic in the making. So yeah, that's Kingdom Hearts 4, what we know of it. Just like any other Kingdom Hearts tease, I have so many questions, so many areas that I have no idea what's going on. But if you liked the video, leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts on maybe what Donald and Goofy are up to, who they're meeting with, any other things that maybe I missed here. Subscribe to see any of our future videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!